Hello folks and welcome back to Rome Total War. I am Consolidating and this is going to be part 13 of my Imperial campaign where I'm playing as the Julii. And we left things off with a pretty quiet episode, I think. In the last one, we are playing pretty defensive in this stage of the campaign. I've had two back-to-back missions by the Senate where it's been pretty defensive. I mean, I've been blockading ports. I was previously sent to blockade the port of Osca down here, and now I am on my way to blockade this port of Thermon, belonging to the Greek cities down here. Well, I'm not quite on my way yet. I want to build up another boat here in the port of Ariminum, and it's going to take 3 turns to get down there, so I only have time to build up one more boat. And then I'm going to have to go on my way and hope that none of these pirate navies, and there's a lot of them down here. There's 2 boats in this little navy, 3 boats right here, another 2 boats right here. Maybe the Julii will help me out, but there's only 1 boat in this little navy and then another. Yeah, this is a beaten up boat as well. So the Julii might not be any help here. So there's nothing for it though. All I can really do is I only have enough time to build up one more boat and then I have to make a run for it and see if I can run that gauntlet and get down here to Thermon. Now, the reward isn't going to be too great. It's only going to be like games thrown in my honor, so it's not the biggest deal if I don't get it, but I'm going to make my best attempt anyway. So out here in the west, Naval Martius is a pretty fortified province overall. I have my fort set up in all of the areas where I think that I can be attacked from. I have taken Massilia as well. And now we have 2 pretty big looking Spanish armies. One led by Ambon right here. This is a 0-star general, so he's not great, but his army also, well, it is pretty big. And I have vision on some of these units here, the skirmishers, the Iberian infantry, and the round shield cavalry. It's all pretty low tier stuff, at least the stuff that I can see, and I probably should be able to beat it. I would think so. And then there's this army, Captain Ager, and again, this is, yeah, so we have vision on the full army, no general, and it's all low tier stuff. Town militia, Iberian infantry, skirmishers, and round shield cavalry. So I will have to zip on over and deal with them if they decide to lay siege to one of my forts over here. As far as this army here led by Ambon though, I believe I can just kind of head right on over. I can pick up another unit and just fill out the stack. In fact, I have options. I can send out some Astadi. Probably is going to be the option that I want to go with. Sir. Let's see. How do my Astadi look? They look pretty good. Yeah, but that's what I can do. I can just fill out this stack and go deal with them. And the Gauls have been a little bit quiet, so it's a little bit suspicious. I have a spy who is heading on over. He's right here, and he's going to be keeping an eye on this town over here. In fact, it would be kind of nice if I could try to get him in a position where he can kind of keep an eye on this valley as well. Maybe I can sort of maneuver that. I'm going to see about that. And out here in the east, the Germans are really making their presence felt. You know, there's a full stack right here. That's a lot of warbands, and the German warbands are pretty scary, scary units because they do have that phalanx. And these screeching women, they can cause that. Do they cause fear? So they dismay enemy, yeah. And again, I can't remember if they also boost the morale of their friendly units, or if it's just a morale debuff on enemy units. I can't quite remember. Good attack on them. They have these big old cleavers, which is pretty scary, but like no defense and no armor, so they could just be shot to pieces, or they could just be charged and dealt with. I think they have pretty low unit models. 80. There's 80 women to a unit, so that's actually a normal sized unit. But a lot of warband, like a lot of warbands. Is that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 warband? That's phalanx warband? Like, holy shit, that's a lot to deal with. My Hastati probably can't beat Phalanx Warbands head to head. That's probably a fair assessment. It would be a question of whether or not my cav can win a flank engagement and then roll up the flank. That would be what I have to do there. Let's see, let me look at this again. So they just have that one unit of barbarian cavalry and then a general. 3 stars, aerial Gasus. So yeah, 3 stars. Is there any, do we have any traits on him? Traits unknown. Well, we have a spy right here. What's the chances of succeeding? 100%?
Watching and waiting.
So what do you got? So you are the faction heir. Let's see. Good ambusher, so +1 command when ambushing. So he doesn't have anything that gives him any other like morale boosts or anything like that. But still 3 stars is 3 stars. And just don't want to get ambushed, I guess. Let's move you back up here. Yeah, there's a lot of Germans lurking about, and you would think that they would be more concerned with the Dacians, but I have no idea what the Dacians' status is. I don't know if they are really threatening the Germans too much at this point. So yeah, maybe not. Maybe the Germans feel like they're pretty solidified. I have units that are kind of coming up here, trying to add some more bulk to this army, I suppose. You can kind of come on up, and then I have, yep, more equites and some war dogs. They can make their way up as well. I had an emissary coming up here. What was I going to do with him? What was the point? I can't quite remember. What was it? Oh, were you going to talk to the Armenian diplomat, maybe? Or the Parthians? Yeah, that must be what it was. Yeah, I was wondering what I was doing with them. Yeah, let me just double check this, because I think that must be why. Yep, have not talked to the Armenians and the Parthians. We have talked to them. Okay. So let's go up here and let's see if we can talk to this guy next turn, perhaps. And something that was brought up by one of my viewers in one of my episodes of, I can't remember if it was this campaign or my other campaign, playing as Egypt, but something that, this is a very interesting idea that I don't know if it's been confirmed or if it's just a thought, but that is the idea that he suggested that having trade rights with factions that you don't have any trade routes with actually does decrease any sort of relations between you and that faction. And that's a very interesting thing right there, because that could sort of indicate why there's so many issues with trying to trying to get alliances and trying to use diplomacy in this game overall. I thought, see, I went about doing the things that I was doing because I thought that was just kind of the default thing that people that play this game did. I thought that you used your diplomats to go around getting trade information and map information and then trade rights. But if that's, not correct, and if that's indeed actually harmful, then that needs to be changed. We obviously need to play this game differently to use our diplomacy, Like that could be a big factor. Anytime someone says that diplomacy doesn't work in this game, maybe it's because of something like that. Now, again, I know, to my understanding, that the diplomacy is a little bit more. It's a bit more. What's the word? In the remaster, you can kind of see the effects of it a bit better. And so, for those of you who have played the remastered and you want to actually confirm or deny this idea here, I would love to hear your thoughts on this, because yeah, that could be very impactful. And I can also just experiment myself and see if this actually does mean anything. So I guess going forward, I will not get trade rights with factions that I know that I can't trade with. And then later on, like, see if I can get an alliance perhaps. And yeah, just kind of go from there. Like, for instance, playing as the Julii, I don't think that I would ever really be trying to invade Armenian territory or even Parthian territory, perhaps. So maybe if I want to get alliances with them, either of these factions, and I can actually kind of see this because with Parthians, so I already have trade rights with them. The Armenians, I've not spoken to them yet, so I can kind of experiment here and see how that goes. Now, I have a diplomat over here who was able to talk to the Thracians, and do I have a use for him out here? I don't know if I do. I've already spoken to the Macedonians, the Greeks, and the Thracians. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, them, and them, yeah. So I've spoken to all of them. I might just want to send this diplomat back towards my territory so that he can, you know, like help spy for me.
Without delay.
And then you keep continuing on. I think I've already spoken to the Scythians. Let me double check this. And yeah, so I do have trade rights with them as well. Okay, well let's just make our way across the steppe here. You get blocked. 3 archers. You can move past him a little bit. The whole path blocked thing is a little bit weird when you can just kind of move on by. You know, like what was the point of telling me that? It's a little bit strange. So if I have to fight this, you know, this is going to be kind of a treacherous battle, but, you know, I'll do my best, I guess. Do it for Rome. I have reinforcements on the way. At least some of them. You can come down here and I can retrain those equites. Although, I gotta... Okay, so finally I'm working on this governor's palace here in Arretium to get this up to a minor city. Finally. And Batavium, it's already time to get Batavium up to a large city, which is crazy to me. The proconsul's palace, so that costs almost 3 grand, and when Batavium got to a minor city, I feel like all I did was build the tier 1 skirmisher building and then the tier 2 skirmisher building so I could train archers, and then that was it. And then it was already a large city. Like, that's so wild. For some reason, the population growth is only at 4.5. Why is it lower? It typically is squalor. Yeah, probably squalor. Yeah, because the base farming is just so insane here. Huh. So the squalor is reducing it. I think that getting the proconsul's palace will help reduce squalor. Does it? I can't remember. Gosh, I can't remember if the administration buildings reduce squalor or not. But I can't afford it at all. Like, I'm not even close to being able to afford it. So I'm gonna have to save money for a little while here. Maybe, okay, so next turn. Okay, good. So if I don't spend anything else, I can afford to build this one boat, and then that's it. That's it, I can't train anything. Yeah, that'll be it. So let's get some more units over here. Let's see. Ooh, Scorpion, that's right. Oh, yeah. Let's see, they can move down to Massilia. Yes, they can. Let's move these units. Let's just move them to the fort for now. Just because they're moving pretty slow because of that Scorpion. Come to Massilia to help out with the population loyalty. That wasn't enough, eh? Damn. Yeah, it's tempting to build that port here in Massilia, but no, I need to save money. I have to. Have to.
At your service.
Yeah, let's bring these guys down.
March.
So I'm going to keep you on low taxes, at least for now. Very high is fine. Normal, I guess, is... Can't do high, nope. Yeah, Mediolatium, some places have to be on high. You can stay on low. You're gonna be shit. I'm gonna have to get up. Yeah, you're gonna be getting the next level of settlement next turn as well, and I'm not gonna be able to afford it probably. So I guess you're still taking forever, which is unfortunate because they actually could build a port, whereas Evenum will not be able to build a port. But that's how it goes. And yeah, that's I think high is as high as it goes here for taxes, and then Upper Martius. Yeah, that's what I can do. Okay, well let's fight this battle then. Let's go ahead and bring you down, and then
Ready to ambush.
let's say Samastati. And this should be a winnable battle. And what the hell happened?
Attack!
Can we not fight?
Orders. Prepare for battle.
Huh. Could have swore I would have been able to fight him. So, did I not have enough movement, or am I blocked? I feel like I was blocked because she was right. I was right here, you know, like I should have been able to reach him, right? Huh. Okay. Well, I will look at that next turn, I guess, and if I have to, I can initiate the battle by sallying out with this unit of barbarian mercenaries. Because yeah, I can't dilly-dally here for too long. I have to be able to finish this engagement and then wheel on over and deal with this. So yeah, I can't spend too long here. These boats can keep coming back so that they can
Yes, Captain.
get repaired.
Out of move, sir.
Okay, let's end this turn and let's keep an eye on those German armies because I don't really want to fight those armies. Let's see. So the Armenians actually are going to talk to us first, and they want 200 denarii for trade rights. Okay, that's kind of funny because I was going to kind of do the opposite there, where I was just going to go for map information with no trade rights because of the thing that I just said. So, yeah, I don't really want to give them money. So let's make a counter offer here. Take both of those off, and let's do map information for map information. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's all I really wanted. And maybe from there, yeah, so the Spanish are going to be putting that other fort under siege. And damn, we don't have enough to get that we're 9 denarii light or low to get that proconsul's palace, or not quite. Okay, so it would have cost a bit more. I have to wait more turn. That sucks. That sucks so much.
Ready to sail.
Damn. And I think Arretium is time. No, Evenum. Evenum did not level up. Wow. Okay, so I got a little bit of breathing room there. The Germans aren't moving in my direction either. That's good. Although there are some brigands to fight. Yay. Warband. Okay. So I will go fight them. Alright, what do we got? Hand pump. Archimedes has invented the world's first hand pump, or water pump, that allows water to be raised quickly and easily to where it is needed. Yeah, you know, it's funny how, like, in medieval Total War, they had these sorts of messages where it kind of told you about events that happened, but then they actually meant something, like there was some sort of impact on the campaign itself. And yeah, in this game, it just kind of tells you about the game, and unfortunately, it doesn't really give you anything or change anything, which is unfortunate. It makes it seem, you know, less immersive. Is that the word? Less something. Plague in Macedonia. A great and terrible plague in Macedonia is threatening to spread southwards into Greece. It is almost certainly caused by the Celtic and other barbarians. So this one I know this is real, right? Like this actually has an impact. That's telling me that there's a plague. And yeah, plagues are real in this game. They were real in medieval Total War as well, but it was a different thing. Like it just halved income in a settlement or a province, and that was the same impact as like anything else, like a flood or any other natural disaster. It all just halved income. So yeah, I guess in that sense it was less impactful or less immersive as in this game, where plagues actually are like a real thing. You have to kind of manage a little bit. Faction announcements. So new family member, Minervina. Is that a gal's name? Maybe. And then retinue expands for Sextus Antio, foreign dignitary. So that's a +1 influence for you. You're just hanging out, talking to the Carthaginians. All right, we got that bireme, and war has been declared between the SPQR and Gaul. All right, well, Gaul's kind of laying low, so
Your Honor.
let's see. All right, let's bring you up here. And oh shit! Right when I say that, right when I was saying Gaul's laying low, here we are. So Meriadoc, Geo Stars,
Spying.
So what do we got? +1 command when ambushing. Unlucky leader. Ooh. Okay, so -1 command, but +2 morale. Okay, that's something. And +2 to hit points. Okay, so he's going to be a bit harder to kill as well. Alright, well, I'm glad I found him.
Forward!
Yeah. Interesting. Okay, so can I fight this freaking guy? Okay, thank goodness. So yeah, they built up some siege equipment. That's cool. Yep, but so barbarian mercenaries, Iberian infantry, skirmishers, round shield cavalry. What do we got? Some Scutarii, okay. So what do we have? So 7 and 8, 7 attack, 8 defense. And I can't see my own guys' stats. Okay. And Scutarii. So this is going to be their best unit. Where'd it go? I think this is their best unit. So 9 attack, missile attack of 13. So they throw like a Pelum, I guess. And 12 defense. Yeah, that's a pretty scary unit. I'm pretty sure those are better stats than my Astati, aren't they? Interesting. Okay, well, let's make sure that he comes in as reinforcements that I get to use or actually command. And yeah, let's go fight this one.
If you can smell something right, that's your foes. They're scared, and it shows. But it's not a very dignified way to spend a night before a battle, is it? Still, that's what fear does to weaklings. Over there stand the Spanish. They make a fine show in the field, and are worthy enemies for us. We are here to do one job. Prevent them from taking the town at all costs. We are even matched in numbers, man for man, but that does not tell the whole story. Yet, for all that, we are the stronger within ourselves. We are the greater warriors. They will, unless completely unthinking, try to use the woods to screen some of their troops. The enemy will undoubtedly try to slaughter us at a distance. We must charge home and stop their cowardly plan. Now I say, this far and no further. Here we make a stand. You all know my worth and what I have done before. Of the foes who attacked me in the past, few ever got to boast of their success. Be of good cheer. Our comrades are marching to our aid even as I speak. I have won many great victories for Rome. Be strong in that truth, and let this be one more. March on, and know that our victory is assured as long as we live and die like true Romans.
All right, let's go. So let's see, it's snowing right now. I guess it doesn't really matter. Neither side has archers, but I don't think snow is going to be affecting my Pelum. But let's just wait anyway and see if we can get some clear weather. Maybe not. That's gonna have to do. And how is this looking here? So, some forest on this side, open ground down here, Now, because they don't have, like the Spanish are like a barbarian force that doesn't really have warbands, right? And so to my knowledge, the Spanish forces don't gain any bonuses in the forest or in the snow. I could be wrong about that. In fact, that's probably something that's worth me looking up and just double checking. But I should not have to worry too much about fighting them in the woods. I can go fight them in the woods if I actually so choose. With that being said, I might just instead of deploying down there in the low ground, deploy up here. Sure, there's forests, but as I said, it doesn't really matter. I can fight them in the forests. Now we are all set up, so let's get into it. So
God,
let's see
praised.
here.
The reinforcements are here. Send them to fight. Dishearten the enemy.
All right, let's go like that, and then you guys can come there. And it looks like they're going to be presenting themselves. Let's see. Okay, yeah, so they have some more forces behind the forest as well. So let's just get ready and turn and face them. And where are my reinforcements coming from? Over here behind us? Okay. Oh, right. I already have a full army, so they won't be appearing on the field until one of my units routes. Now, for those of you who are curious about my army setup and my composition, I do have just mercenaries and hoplites in the front, and then Hastades in the second line, one unit at Town Watch. Just, yeah, I didn't really know what to do with that one, but that's there. Then Barbarian Cav on my right flank, Equites on my left flank, Generals in the rear. So, pretty simple setup. I still don't really have much in the way of like skirmishers for my Western army, which is... it's a problem, yeah. It's something that I want to fix, but so far I really haven't had the opportunity to. Now, my right flank cavalry is probably my weaker side, so I need to sort of be a bit more defensive with them. But I feel like my infantry should be able to power through their center. I'm trying to keep an eye out for where those Scutari are, because that's going to be the one unit that's going to really cause some pain. Let's see, where are they? Barbarian? Oh, okay, there they are. There they are. So if anything, I wouldn't mind leading with my left flank and trying to avoid confrontation on my left flank or my right flank for as long as possible. And let's send my Equites up through the forest a little bit just to get some scouting done. I want to make sure there's nothing in this forest that's going to pop out and hit me in the left flank when I'm turning to, you know, basically present my left flank to that forest. Let's keep the Barbarian Cav just in a defensive posture. And do we see anything here? I'm not seeing anything here. And where are they? They're right there, right next to the Barbarian Mercenaries. And yeah, it looks like they're sandwiched in between two units of Barbarian Mercenaries. Alright, let's continue. Let's keep... okay, what are they doing? Okay, it looks like they're... yeah, I don't think they liked the way that I was shifting. So now they're going to try to cover their flanks. Yeah, they didn't like the idea of me avoiding their Scutarii. We are now getting closer. And yeah, they don't really have any cav on their right side, do they? My Equites are continuing to move through the forest here. So let's try to keep moving there. And let's keep trying to shift my lines like that. And keep Barbarian Cav back. Do they have... okay, yeah, they did have Cav on that side. Alright. I'm glad that I led with my Equites through the forest. And I need to try to find a... I need to try to keep an eye on those cavalry so they don't jump my guys. Alright, so now they are sending their skirmishers forward. And yeah, this is where I can't really dilly-dally because yeah, that's unfortunately I don't have that ability to skirmish, so I need to move forward and take the fight to them so that they can't just stand back and throw their javelins at me. And I'm tempted, let's see, skirmishers, tempted just to get a charge in there. And where do those round shield cavalry go? There they are. Yeah, 3 units of equites might do okay there. And yeah, their whole army is kind of pushing off here. So let's continue to move forward like that. And are we gonna win this fight? Are we not gonna win this fight? Holy shit, really? Are my equites just gonna lose? To skirmishers and round shield cavalry. That's devastating. That's absolutely devastating. That's my entire left flank. Okay. Huh. I don't know how that happened. I thought that the stats were like somewhat even-ish. Huh. Why? Yeah, I have no idea how that happened. I thought that was pretty decisive in my favor, but clearly I'm still learning this game. So yeah, now my entire left flank is open, and I don't really have an answer to that. So I should punch to their center, like, easily enough. My guys are throwing their pilum. Let's kind of move my town watch over, and it's not going to be much help against, you know, any flank attacks, but let's do that, and then let's send these Astati to the flanks here, so that they can perhaps help these barbarians. And yeah, they're gonna be vulnerable to their guys though. That's the problem. You need to start running, please. And let's see. Okay, so my barbarians are now fleeing, and you guys. Alright, so charge in there, and then charge in there. Let's send my general down as well on this side to try to break these guys. And, ooh, okay, so now they're sending in... Okay, so let's get my general to charge their round shield cavalry. Maybe we can win that. And, okay, now they have their... So let's send my barbarian cav to clean up those skirmishers there. And then let's charge in here down the center. And can we break them on this side? That's going to be the key. So I think at this point, let's see, charge in here, and you, yeah, break them on this side, and then, actually no, you go here, and it looks like we cleaned up their skirmishers on that side, so their barbarian cav, alright, that looks good. So what do they have on this side? Skirmishers, round shield cavalry, so let's stay defensive posture. Alright, so we did chew through them. Our infantry did outgrind them eventually. Alright, let's stay defensive posture. Here, here, and here. Oop, oh, we're getting a little crazy here, so let's try to support our cavalry who are fighting their round shield cavalry. Yeah, I don't know if I really want to support that fight, honestly. You guys stay back. I'm gonna lose those barbarian cav, and that's just gonna be the way it is. Let's try to get as many kills as we can here on these fleeing units. Unfortunately, a lot of my cav has been, yeah, lost, so I'm not going to be able to do too much here, but try to cut these guys off if you can. Try to cut off the round shield cavalry here, and then, yeah, you guys start chasing, please. And, alright, so that's looking better. Okay, so there's some units here that we can try to cut off. Maybe, let's see, you go there. And let's see, so we've killed 70% of their guys. Can we kill more of them? Yeah, if we can kill 85% of them, yeah, I don't know if that's going to happen though. I think that some of this army might be able to retreat. What are we looking at? 74%? Try to cut those guys off. Continue battle, please.
Their true virtue. They are not soldiers, only frightened rabbits.
Come on, come on. Come on, get him, get him. How are we looking? 80%. Come on, get him, get him, get him, get him. Go, go, go. And I thought that there was still a unit here.
All Rome will be amazed.
Yeah, I didn't get it. 81%. Oh, so close. Yeah, it's too bad. Okay, so we did lose 439 men. We killed 1,200. So yeah, that was a learning experience, I guess. Man, I don't know what happened there. The skirmishers actually, you know what? Come to think of it, the skirmishers probably get a combat bonus in the forest. So maybe just their presence with the round shield cavalry was enough to defeat. I know I had 2 full strength unit of equites and then like 1 unit of equites that had 24 men in it, I believe. And that was not enough to beat 1 round shield cavalry that was assisted by skirmishers. So that, yep, that's a learning experience. It must have been that bonus. There must be a bonus fighting in the woods for skirmishers. And I am aware that the Cav have a debuff fighting in the forest. I understand that. It's just that yeah, they also had Cav. So it's really, like, was it really just their skirmishers that won that fight basically? I don't know. Yeah, that was really confusing. That was very confusing, but luckily I was able to turn things around there. Experience gained for my generals units. So yeah, the generals really kind of helped clean up that flank once they were engaged. Casualties healed on my equites. Yep, because they're the ones that took the most casualties in the beginning. All right, but yeah, my infantry, my center, my core, it was able to kind of grind its way through and save that battle. All right, so now we have to do the same thing against this army here. But they don't have a general, and they have like a lot of town watch in that army, so that's going to be kind of bad for them. Let's go here.
Moves depleted, sir.
And do I want to send reinforcements? Probably, right? Let's see. Do I want to send 25 equites or 80 hastati? Kind of leaning towards... My cav are kind of chewed up, aren't they? But they don't have a lot of cav themselves. I'm tempted to bring in 25 equites. Or even maybe just merge. Can I do this and this? And then, yeah, have a room for another unit. Then are you going to be okay if I bring down taxes? Yeah, that's fine. Alright, so we have to, you know, deal with this and then hurry back on over to deal with the gulls. Do we know what they have? Yeah, just a crap ton of warbands with some experience now. This is getting a bit dicey. Yep, some skirmishers. This one with weapon upgrades and barbarian cav. Alright, yeah, that's going to be a big force to deal with. We have a scorpion here in this fort. That's kind of cute. That could be, I don't know. Maybe that'll help out a bit. Not quite sure. And I would like to be able to start training skirmishers or velites here in Arbor Martius, but yeah, I just can't. I need to save money for that gosh darn proconsul's palace here in Patavium. So we do have these brigands here, and this is annoying. So 2 units. What do I have in these areas? Like, should I send these units back up to deal with them? It's gonna take them a couple turns, you know? But I don't really have anything. You could actually get up there right now. Because I have... Are these highways that I've built here? Just paved roads. Yeah, I've paved roads in all these settlements. So I can move around quite fast in this area. All I have are peasants and peasants. And I have you. I could send 2 generals units to fight whatever that is. So I guess that's what I should do. Yeah, just send 2 generals units. Quintus Julius, make your way on up. And then Decius Julius, go ahead and Do we know what they have? So Warband and Naked Fanatics. So we should be able to deal with that with 2 generals units. And yeah, we can fight them. Alright, let's clean this up before they cause us any issues. Alrighty then, let's just kind of go forward here and try to pick off their general first, which is going to be... It's the Warband, right? So the Warband's going to be the tougher unit to break, I think. Well, actually, I don't know. It's hard to say. I think the Naked Fanatics might have better morale, but then the Warband just... With their spears, they do have the +4 bonus versus cavalry, and yeah, they also have like 40 more men than the Naked Fanatics, so... It's hard to say which one is going to break first, or which one should be targeted first. I'm tempted to go for the Naked Fanatics. I just think that they're going to die a lot faster, you know, to a charge. And with only 80 of them in a unit, I just feel like they, you know, they can really take some losses and break faster. Alright, so now they want to send Warband to cover their Naked Fanatics here. So let's try to time this perfectly. So let's get you here. And then you, come on, run guys, run, please. Jesus Christ. And yeah, you didn't want to run either, that's cool. Oh my god. Oh man. Please run. Please, come on guys, come on. Oh, please run. And holy shit, yeah, my general just got chewed up.
Has broken, and he is fleeing from the enemy.
Yep. I am not the cavalry commander that Legend of Total War is, man. He just makes it look so easy when, you know, he just plays, like, entire battles using his generals units. And, yeah, it's clearly harder than, it takes a bit more practice than that, I suppose. What I can try to do at this point is to run around until he gets exhausted. And then once he's exhausted, his morale will be a lot lower. And yeah, then maybe he'll be easier to break. I feel like that's my only chance at this point. Okay, I've gotten him down to very tired, so... Making progress here, but I think I want to get him to exhausted. I think that's my best chance of getting a victory here. There we go. Now they're exhausted. And yeah, unhappy due to exhaustion. My guys are fresh, I guess? Okay, so let's just line up here. And let's get ready for a good proper charge into them. And let's hope that we can break them here. I don't know if there's really much... I don't know if we can hope to get much in the way of high ground. But yeah, let's see about this. Let's see if we can pull this off. Come on, man. You got this. Let's go. Let's go. Come on. Oh, wow. We got it. Wow.
Pursue them and drive them from the battlefield.
All right, so we can just end this, I guess, because we don't need to...
Victory by the...
Because the other brigands aren't gonna stick around. Oh wow, that's crazy. Wow, that worked.
Out of move, sir.
That I did learn from a Legend of Total War video. Yeah. Oh, thank goodness. That was a disaster, but then it, you know, ended up being okay. Oh yeah. I didn't want to lose Quintus Julius. He's like one of my best guys, and he didn't get any negative traits for that. That's interesting. Huh. Yeah, because that was Decius Julius who won that one, and he's like not a good, he's not a good character, but yeah, he won that battle for me. He should get all of the credit for that. Yeah, that's a good job, Decius Julius. Good freaking job. And then up here we have some brigands as well. Yeah, warband, some other dudes. So let's go over here and fight them. And now that they're not in my territory, I don't care. Now that, yeah, now they're someone else's problem. Now they're the Dacians' problem. Yeah, that's fine with me.
March!
Yeah, you're not a single foot is in my territory, so it should be okay. Oh yeah, Quintus Julius actually got a confident commander trait from that, even though his unit's the one that broke and ran. Oh god, that's not fair.
General!
Life isn't fair. Decius Julius deserves that reward. Now it is time to make a run for it with my fleet.
Ready!
And what's standing in our way? So one boat right there, but that's a 4-star boat. Like whatever that is probably would beat my 2 boats, would be my guess. But that's it in the immediate area. I feel like the other boats may have sort of buggered off. Hopefully that's the case. A big old Greek army right there. Yeah, let's make a run for it. There's nothing else for it. Let's just hope we can make it down there. And we don't need to declare war yet. Let's just make our way down there. That way, if we are making any money from them, we can continue, which I think we are. I think we actually are trading with Thermon, or Termon, however you pronounce that. I feel like John from Many a True Nerd always pronounces it Termon. And he would know. He would know. He knows his stuff. Now I am ready to end this turn, and let's hopefully have ourselves enough money to build or start building that proconsul's palace in Patavium. And yeah, sure enough, oh yeah, man, we are, wow, that's okay. Yeah, we have a lot of stuff to deal with over there in Narbra Martius, and oh man, that sucks. Yeah, so it's gonna be that 4-star dude. Yeah, I believe this is the 4-star. He has less men than us, but he has a better chance of beating us, I think. Well, let's auto-resolve, and yeah, we lost that. So the ships are still remaining. Oh, we have some more brigands to deal with. That's always fun. So the ships actually got pushed closer. So we got a little lucky there. But yeah, they're definitely beat up. So the ships are beat up, but they're going to struggle with getting home. Just want to make sure this is the right one because I can't see the town itself. But yeah, that's going to be... that's the one. So let's go ahead and get in there. We have a lot of hoplites, armored hoplites, militia cavalry. Yeah, those are some decent armies. So what do we got? So 5,000 in the treasury. We can finally start building that building. Town expands. Evenum, yep. Construction complete. So Redium has the governor's palace finished. All right. War declared between Scythia and Parthia. And then war declared between myself and the Greek cities. Yeah, okay. So now let's start finally building this gosh darn building, the proconsul's palace. Actually, wait, can I get one of my guys back to the city? You have the bigger discount, I believe. You have 15% discount, and then you have 10% discount. Yeah, so let's get you back. Oh, I can't get them. Oh, those freaking brigands. Damn. Can I even... God damn it. Yeah, I guess I'll just have to deal with those brigands first. Oh, man. So that Spanish army just kind of buggered off. Oh, we have Gauls coming here as well. So yeah, they're retreating, and now I can just go deal with that force. That's going to be annoying because they're in the kind of in the valley between the two mountains. I don't even really know exactly how I can get to them. I think I just have to be right next to the fort and then sally out, I think. Hopefully that should work. Or do I have to kind of go in around behind them, maybe? I don't know, because then there's this as well. And that is a big force. That is a lot of warband. Well, we may as well rush on back and deal with those brigands over there. Warband, okay. Well, I could definitely beat one unit of warband with 2 cav if I could do that with 1 cav before. So, yes, let's deal with them, and let's see if we can get Quintus Julius into Patavium so that we can start building that proconsul's palace for a bit of a discount.
So these are our enemies. They're garbage, aren't they?
Yeah, sure they are. Oh, it is raining. Okay, maybe I should have waited. It's not going to be a big deal. Oh, oh no. Don't just stay in the forest, guys. Shit. Yeah. That could be kind of an issue if they just kind of hang out there in the forest. Maybe we can entice them to leave the forest? If we are so lucky. Set up a little trap for them and try to lure them out. Yeah, they're not really taking the bait here, so let's just kind of inch forward and try to get them to come after one of these units so that I can then hit it in the back with my other unit of cav while retreating with the unit that is getting attacked. Where is it going? Are you headed for these guys? Alright, so retreat here. Then you go in for the attack. So keep going. And yeah, we should be hitting them soon. Now let's turn around here and get a nice little rear charge. And there we go. End that battle, and yeah, that was a hell of a lot cleaner than that last one, wasn't it? Alright. Another trade increase? Hell yeah, let's go. Good commander, +2 command. Alright, well, maybe you deserve that one. And then, yeah, let's get Quintus Julius into Batavium. And what's it going to be? 2,720 denarii? Yeah, that saves a bit of money for us. And then, can we get you up to Evenum? Actually, see, so I have to start building that building here. 800 denarii. Is there any point in trying to get someone up there? Do you have any discounts? 10% discount on construction costs? Yeah, actually, let's do that. Because you don't have anything, do you? You don't have any discounts at all? Okay, so let's just pop you into Evenum so that we can build that for, yeah, 720. Alright, that feels better. And you can go back into the army. Now I have just a little bit of money to play with. Not much, but just a little bit here. So let's start training Roman archers, finally. Oh, is it... Wait. Right, so does the Proconsul's Palace... Is that the thing that starts the Marian reforms? I can't remember. If I build one of those, though, I think it does it? It does, right? Well, in any case, yeah, let's train some Roman archers. Finally get these guys going, and I might need some more reinforcements out west, honestly. So as soon as I can get some archers going out here, that's going to be the call. Ooh, actually, if I can afford to get a practice range, 1,200, damn, okay. Damn, I was going to get a port here in Massilia. I really should do that. But I feel like I need soldiers out here. Ay, ay, ay. I need soldiers. Yeah. So let's get that so I can train some velites. Because there's a lot of armies around here. At least 2 full Gallic armies, and then, yeah, 1 pretty decent sized Spanish army as well. So I need soldiers out here badly. And, well, it would have been nice to start building the dockyard or the shipwright here in Arretium. I'm going to wait till Decius Julius gets down there. He can kind of get his discount going. And again, yeah, as I was saying, I will prioritize those that practice range in Narbo Martius. I think that's going to be the goal. Okay, so let's just kind of at least play one more end turn here and see what my next mission is going to be once this one is completed. I'm curious if I'm going to be sent off somewhere else or if I will be given another, like a, I don't know, another task that doesn't involve taking another settlement, essentially. Yeah, let's go ahead and end this turn. What's going to happen? Yeah, there's a lot going on right now. Yeah, back to Asuka. Okay. Yeah, another games will be thrown in your honor at the Senate's expense. Yes. Okay. Well, I just did that, but I'll do it again.
Ready to sail.
My ships have been retrained, so they are ready to go. And yeah, we'll just do that again, I guess. I mean, at least I'm actually at war with the Spanish in a way that, you know, that actually matters. With the Greeks, though, oh man, the freaking pirates, man, get out of my way. So now I can't leave until they get. That's so annoying. That's the one thing with like attacking into Thermon is that you get stuck here as soon as the ship just bottlenecks you. It's just so bad. I don't want to attack that. Yeah, I'll probably lose, right? Or like die. Actually, if I fight that, that might be one of those battles that I can't retreat from. Maybe, I don't know. What do I know? But it looks like you can't retreat from that. So I will just wait there, I guess, and just look all stupid. Yeah, I wouldn't mind getting a ceasefire with the Greeks, honestly. Is there like a Greek person around that I can talk to? Gallic, Germanic, Carthaginian, Macedonian, Spanish, Gallic, Scythian, Armenian. Yep, just really everyone except Greek. Yeah. German, Thracian, Scipii, me. Yeah, my goodness. Okay, well, Parthians, Germanics. I guess, yeah, there's a Greek down there. I guess I'll just go down there and talk to him. Because, yeah, as soon as I can get out of that bottleneck, I'm gonna try to get that ceasefire with the Greeks. I really don't want to, you know, if I can trade with them, that would be nice. I need all the money that I can get. Oh, damn, I forgot to move my guy down here. Oh, that's really bad. Oh, that's really, really bad. Okay, well, how many turns before this falls? Oh, this isn't under siege. Okay, so they broke that siege, and now they're... Okay. So I guess that's kind of... Well, yeah, not great, because still, this is the one that's going to be tough to get to. So let's try to...
Attack! General! General!
Can I initiate an attack by... Okay, that worked. So we broke that siege. That's no longer under siege. So now we just have to get to him next turn. Now, he could still attack, though. That's the thing. He could still attack, but, I mean, honestly... Let's see, 3 rams. I don't know, I wonder, I'm curious, like, how devastating will that Scorpion be in a defensive fort battle? Actually, I don't know, can it fire over the walls of a fort? I don't know how that works, honestly. Well, before I forget, let's go through these tabs here. So mission successful, yep, that feels good. Games will be thrown in your honor, okay. And yeah, sitting on 3,000. New family member, Lepida. And yep, got some units. And the Dacians and the Thracians are now at war, and the Dacians and the Scythians are broken their alliance. Okay, that's both bad news for the Dacians, and considering that the Dacians are the faction that I'm kind of counting on to keep the Germans busy, that's not really great news for me. Yeah, that's a little bit concerning. But we can now get Decius Julius down here to Arretium, so that now we can build a shipwright for a bit of a discount. And yeah, I think this is going to get me some decent income, isn't it? Let me see. Yeah, that's a good little boost there. And that leaves a bit more money for other stuff. Let's train another archer, I think. And Let's see, I didn't have another town grow, right? Let me just double check that. I don't think I did. No, but I can finally build that port in Massilia, so I think that's going to be the next one. That's going to get me, yep, that's good little boost. 116 or so. It's something.
Fleet ready.
Okay. So I have a little bit of money to spend. Not much, but a little bit. What I think I want to do with taxes now, so now that Arretium, yeah, Arretium's on very high taxes, now that it's up to being a minor city, or Minimum, I think is the one that I want to drop down. Yeah, this is the one that I need to be the next, I need this to be the next upgrade. So yeah, this needs to get up to be a minor city. Batavium can go down to, or go up to, it's not ready yet, yeah. As soon as I can, I'm going to boost taxes in Batavium to try to slow that growth rate there. And Mediolanium, I think this has to go to low, finally. I need to get Mediolanium going as well. Segesta has been low for a while. And Evenum, yeah, I'll keep them low for one more turn. Massilia, large town, yeah, I need to make as much money as I can there. And yeah, I need as much money as I can from Narba Martius, but yeah, that's all I can push it there. Okay. So a little bit of money to spend. Is there anything I can buy that's going to be worth it? Segesta, port, that. Maybe soldiers. Yeah, maybe just get some soldiers going. And oh, I can retrain you and get you some weapon upgrades, I'm assuming. And yeah, maybe some more Astadi. I feel like I haven't trained them in a while. Now, this is where I am thinking about leaving things off for this episode. It's been a pretty hectic one, I'm not gonna lie. Out west, it feels like I'm playing a game of whack-a-mole, but it also kind of feels like I am maintaining, right? While I was only able to fight and defeat one, big army out at west and, push off the rest of the armies, still, take it slow. Like, I don't have to feel rushed out here, even though it kind of feels like everything is on fire. It's just fort warfare. It's border warfare. I'm keeping the armies off of my towns. So I'm keeping tax income flowing from my towns, and all of the attacks are on the frontier, which is exactly how things should be. So if I can get another good fight in the next episode and, take out another good chunk of Gauls, that would be great. With that being said, I'm going to need more reinforcements coming from my central core territories and bring them out west soon enough. So if I could get some archers trained up here in Batavium, maybe some more Hastati and Arretium, and some more Equites in Ariminum. If I have the money to do that, that would be nice. So I'm going to be training up some Hastati here, and maybe I can just put in for a unit of Equites. Yeah. Because as soon as these boats are done blockading Aska, I can send them back, pick up some units, and then bring them out west. By then I will be training Velites and Narba Martius, and again, I don't need to expand yet, until the Senate tells me I need to take, like, for instance, Lugdunum or whatever this settlement is up here. It's fine for now, just holding things where they are. But when that happens, and when I am told that I need to take something and take a town in this part of the region, part of the world, it's going to be a little bit tricky, because I'm going to feel like I need to essentially split my armies or have, two full strength armies. So yeah, it's going to be interesting to see what happens by then, but who knows, maybe the Senate just takes their time and just keeps giving me these like little errand missions where I just have to kind of run around and do stuff that's not as vital. So in that case, it's fine too. Like, it's given me time to build up my infrastructure and get me caught up with my economy and my military and all that. So, that's fine too. That's if they want to keep, giving me these little errands where I'm blockading ports instead of actually taking settlements. You know what? Okay, I will use this time to build up. So, as long as the Germans keep staying away that's the nice thing, is that so far this has been a pretty quiet front out here, and if that were to change, then I might change my tune about that a little bit and, you know, think that, oh no, I'm falling behind. But that is, yeah, that's not the case quite yet. So, you know what? That's all going to have to wait until next time. As always, I hope you have enjoyed this one, and thank you very much for watching. This has been Counter-insurgency playing a Rome Total War. Thank you very much, and goodbye.